So, obviously not ban the Brins in the first game, can't ban them again here, which means Wolf of the North is back on his home civ. We like to see a little bit of a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And away we go. Next
Here we
game is
go.
fast.
Let's
Big
see what
Tuna
I
with
have.
the smiley face in chat. Oh no.
Yes,
Okay, well we'll see
unfortunately.
what that happens. What that means. Obviously the Persians, if you are involved in the Age of Empires meta, you will keep an ear out for certain strategies. But for now, Nut taking these goats, doing these one at a time, as is the optimized method. Takes a little bit more attention span, a little more APM. Now, the
So
scouting here is pretty key. Orange still moving across the map, doing a little bit in front, just enough to get enough goats for now. That's a strong scout play from the start. And blue just spotting the orange TC and backing off.
yeah, again, just scouting super important in any game that you're playing, just to get an idea of what the enemy's doing, making sure that you're kind of on top of everything.
So we've got, I mean, this is looking pretty standard so far, right? 6 on food, 3 on wood from Nut. And 7 on food, also pretty good for Wolf of the North on the Britons. This is a build order he's practiced a little bit, going probably, I assume, for the Feudal Age Archer push. Moving over to wood now and getting Loom, just in case. A little bit early on the Loom, I would say, in most games.
Maybe a little bit early, but I was going to go for the elephant. I knew I wanted the elephant, so that's why I went for the Loom right away.
That's understandable. All right. The current poll in chat is fast forwarding okay, specifically in the next set.
Don't worry. No.
Give us your feedback now if you'd rather stay up or and watch the whole thing, if you'd rather fast forward through the early part.
I really misplayed the this pullback.
Yeah, this is. You really do want to just get that one villager out there to pull it. And he should be able to stay ahead of it until you get to the TC and garrison. Okay, you didn't lose any villagers. Orange keeps all the villas.
Yeah, it ended up working out really well. I was surprised.
Yeah, these elephants, a lot of food too. 400. I think that might be the. Okay, no, you do get the option for another one.
There's another one there, but I don't take advantage of it. I don't think I know it's there.
Okay, that's acceptable. That's fine.
So again, I've just got one
guy. Still keeping that scout forward. I like to see that. Not pulling an elephant of his own. No deaths on the counter, so I didn't lose anything here either.
Yeah, so nothing, just again a standard order, nothing too...
Yeah, this is looking good.
Nothing too strenuous.
Oh, blue snags a goat though, right at the last second. That's rough. Wolf of the North looking closer to Feudal Age than his opponent right now, although he does need one more Dark Age building. It's actually a very low amount of food left, but a lot of villagers on food.
Yeah.
That's going to be due to TC time, a lot more idle time for Orange, and now, if you know anything, you know what's going to happen here.
Oh, and
all the food bills coming up and spotted by the scout. Now Nut must be thinking, okay, now we're in risk territory. This is dangerous. Scout has seen my vills coming. He knows I'm the Persians. Does he know what's coming?
No, unfortunately. It was funny too because we were talking about this last week. I think we had mentioned it.
Oh, I think it did get mentioned. Yeah,
it did get mentioned last week. But again, I don't think I play enough of the game to know to know what's coming.
So we'll see in a minute now.
We're gonna see. And I'm
the interesting thing with this strategy is. You have to delete your hometown center because you're not allowed to have more than one TC in the Dark Age. But you're allowed to rebuild your one because otherwise it would just be ridiculous. So we're going to see that now.
Yeah,
and it's down. That's a commitment.
I know I'm getting dropped. It was... So at this point, I'm in panic mode.
Yeah, so now here we go. I would say I'd like to see villagers garrisoned in the TC. That's a good
Yeah.
move. And target down the enemy villagers. Gonna get a lot of damage here probably. Or he might just be a micro god. Or these villagers might just auto. Okay, a few kills. This is probably too close on like the ranked ladder for a Persian drop. This might fail or has a good chance of like being
Here
pretty
I'm
dangerous.
trying, yeah, and here I'm trying to get a barracks out to maybe get some units out too.
But a lot of damage being done to the blue villagers. The only issue here is the emotional damage again being done
Yeah,
to
I
Wolf of the
it
North.
was that was it. That was really the biggest thing is that I didn't see it. I wasn't prepared for it. I
Yeah.
was not ready
So
for
now
the attack.
the Dushi, that would be orange, has a few choices. Generally, the strategy, I've watched a few T90 videos, so I'm an expert. The strategy here for orange would be try to get feudal age. If you're close enough, you are. You should click that immediately as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And repair the TC with everything you can. You got plenty of, actually you have no wood, so that's very unfortunate.
I spent a lot. I spent the wood on the barracks, but
The barracks,
unfortunately,
yeah.
I had known, and the other friends I didn't have any.
But basically, if you can get feudal age now, you're still in the game. And then you let the town center go down and you try to rebuild it somewhere else. On the other hand, for the Persian player, once the enemy TC goes down, generally, like the strategy that you're going to want to do is pull all of your villas out of your own town center and just follow the enemy villagers until like the spot where they try to rebuild. But I don't think we're going to get to that point in this game.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just kind of my mental is gone at this point.
Wolf of the North calling it before the town center goes down. Fair enough. A lightning strategy like that, you don't expect to see it. So,
yeah,
you know, very effective use of emotional warfare from Big Tuna. GG's in the chat. Cameron, can I get a GG?
GG's. It was good.
That's a little bit of a dirty play, but if it works, it works.
It's I always joke about this with my friends and everything about there being cheese in the game or just being overpowered strats or
I think I can see where he dropped the TC.
Yeah.
In the APM count.
Oh. I always joke about that, and it's definitely you could call it, what does he call it, the Persian douche rush, and you could definitely call it a douchey move, but it's still in the game, and as such,
20 years later, it's still here.
So it's still in the game, and so as such, you have to learn how to deal with it, whether or not I like it, whether or not you like it or not. Well, that means you have to just get over it and figure out how to counter it.